on. Okay, good morning everyone. Welcome to the very exciting Swope Middle School groundbreaking today. I'm really sorry that we can't do this the traditional way and have a big gathering with lots of people in person, but I know many of you are watching this remotely, and I'm so glad to have our virtual audience with us. This is really, truly a very exciting and much needed project. As a graduate of Swope Middle School myself and a proud Swope mom, I am honored to be the one kicking this ceremony off today. I'd also like to just take a minute and thank all of my fellow trustees, some of whom are with us in person today. Trustee Andrew Cottle, Trustee Katie Simon Holland, I know Vice President Taylor, Trustee Ellen Minetto, Trustee Sharon Kennedy, Jackie Calvert are watching remotely. And then we're also joined today by two trustee-elects, Trustee-elect Kurt Thigpen and Trustee-elect Diane Nicolette. So glad you could all make it. Well, as you can see behind me, construction is well underway on this rebuild. And I want to take a moment and just tell you a little bit about what's happening here at Swope. What you can see behind me is the construction of a new gym. This will be a beautiful new space for our students and will have more space than the old gym. There will also be a brand new second-story building full of classrooms, or second story on top of the gym full of classrooms. And then in front of the building, we're rebuilding and expanding the entryway and admin offices. We're also building a new kitchen, and in the final phase of the project, the older part of Swope will be refurbished and upgraded, complete with a new HVAC system. All of these improvements and expansions will help relieve the severe overcrowding at Swope and provide a more efficient learning space for our students. Without the voters approving the critical capital funding ballot initiative in 2016, we would not have the money to do these types of necessary upgrades or to build new schools, especially right now when the fiscal climate is so uncertain because of COVID-19. We are especially grateful to have the funding to invest in capital projects. We are very glad to have a local general contractor in United Construction and thank them for their hard work in building this school. And a big thank you as well to Architects Plus for figuring out how to design this unique project. Yes, another round of applause for them. There are a lot of people we want to thank and a few perspectives we'd like to share with you. Each of our speakers today will thank a specific person or two, but please know that each speaker and everyone here is thankful to the entire community and everyone who helped us to get here today. I'd now like to bring up our fearless superintendent, Dr. Kristen McNeil.
Thank you very much, President Raymond. There are so many people to thank for making this project happen. I'd like to start by thanking some folks who were instrumental in getting the ballot initiative passed in 2016 that has provided us with these opportunities and with the funding to build what you see behind me today. Thank you to the Public Schools Overcrowding and Repair Needs Committee, an independent volunteer group that put together the ballot question. This group was made up of representatives from a number of elected bodies and outside groups, many of whom we hope will be watching today online as we embark on this project. I also want to take a very special moment and thank our capital project staff, who have all worked very, very long hours and gone above and beyond to keep this project and all of our projects on track in the midst of a global pandemic. Our capital project staff have not only been doing their regular jobs of getting this school and over 70 other capital repair projects across our district over the summer completed, but they've also played an instrumental role in helping our district plan and make sure our schools are safe places, and have implemented several programs throughout our district to make sure our mitigation efforts are in place. Thank you to our capital project staff. And of course, thank you to all of our voters who approved the capital funding for this ballot initiative in 2016. Without you, we would not be here today, and we wouldn't be able to do any of this. Last but certainly not least, I want to extend my sincere thanks and appreciation to the entire staff, students, and families at Swope Middle School. They have been so flexible this year, it is incredible. In addition to the flexibility required to educate students in a pandemic, they're all being patient and flexible with the changes that occur when your school becomes an active, very active construction site. Thank you to all of you. And on that note, I'd like to bring up Swope's fearless leader, Principal Mike Nakashima.
Thank you, Superintendent Dr. McNeil. And good morning, everyone. I'm so excited to be here celebrating this moment with you. Each day, I get to go to work, and I get to see construction taking place on the back of our school. I just can't wait until 2022, when we have an almost entirely brand new school, and our students get to welcome sixth graders to our campus. This is a unique project because we're essentially building a new school right here on the current grounds of Swope while in operation. I want to thank United Construction for working with us to ensure that school is not interrupted due to construction while we are in session. In fact, it's actually been enhanced. We've been able to incorporate this project into our curriculum. Behind me is student artwork. And we've been able to install into this install this artwork into a privacy panel that will be placed on the fencing around the construction site. But that's just one example. We're also working with United to put educational pieces about construction into our STEM classes. From teaching our students about the river rock that's being pulled out of the ground to the mechanics of construction. We're so grateful for their partnership on this, as it provides such an amazing educational opportunity for our students. I too want to echo Superintendent Dr. McNeil's sentiment and thank all of our students and staff. This has been a unique year for all of us for so many reasons, construction just being one of them. And our Swope family has been flexible and patient with all the challenges. So thank you for your dedication to our school. I'd like to now bring up Layman Jones from United Construction, who can talk a little bit more about the project.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Nakashima. As a member of the United Construction team, it is an honor to be a part of this project. Not only are we building a place where memories are made and shared, but we are facilitating the growth of our youth education inside and outside of the classroom. Since our work is underway while students are attending school, Washoe County School District and Mr. Nakashima have granted us the unique opportunity of working with students and exploring potential career paths and incorporating real-world challenges into the curriculum through the Student Engagement Program. The goal of the Student Engagement Program is to further enrich the student curriculum at Swope, all the while exploring viable career paths for future generations. United Construction has paired with industry leaders ranging from architects and engineers to project managers and trade workers. We will be mentoring and challenging students to think like a designer. During the program, they will elaborate on challenges faced during the construction process and will work with educators to integrate the current and future construction progress into the students' curriculum. we will also be exploring potential career paths associated with the participating professionals. I'd like to say thank you to the Washoe County School District, the Swope staff, student body, and greater Swope family, along with the design team and the trades involved that are working to make this vision a reality. It is my pleasure to introduce Washoe County School District Trustee Katie Simon Holland.
Well, good morning again, and thank you. And yes, thank you again to everyone watching today and all of you who played a role in making this happen, especially the voters who approved the 2016 Capital Funding Ballot Initiative. This project at Swope Middle School is just one of many that we're working on across the district because of the additional capital funding that voters approved. We've opened already 5 new schools, 2 elementary schools, John C. Bohatch in Spanish Springs and Nick Pulikitis in South Reno, and 3 middle schools, Sky Ranch in Spanish Springs, Desert Skies in Sun Valley, and Marcy Hers in South Reno. And construction is well underway at our new Proctor Hug High School, and we're about to break ground on a new O'Brien STEM Academy. In addition to that, nearly every Washoe County School District building has seen some kind of repairs. New roofs, updated HVAC systems, new flooring, just to name a few. We've also been able to upgrade all of our buildings with energy-efficient LED lighting, and our new buildings are all being built with efficiency in mind. We're so grateful to be able to keep our promise to the Washoe County community to build these new schools and upgrade our older schools like Swope, and we thank you. And now, let's break ground, or improve ground. There are only a few folks here today because of COVID safety precautions, so I'd like to ask Trustee President Melina Raymond, Dr. Krista McNeil, Principal Nakashima, and Trustee Andrew Cottle to join me for a photo op breaking ground. We'll keep social distancing between us and keep our face coverings on for the photo. So now please join me.